All right, guys, we are trying to be back now. Hold on a second. All right, so we're back on Twitch, and then unfortunately on YouTube, we are having to start again. So sorry for that interruption. I had a complete computer crash that time. Hopefully that wasn't because I was in inventory. So let's get back on the server. There we go. All right, let me do something real quick. I got to do an edit here while we're loading in. There we go. Do that. There we go. All right, so I think we're back. So apologies for that. And the PC crash, not just the stream this time. Got the old blue screen of death and the sideways unhappy face. Which is very professional of Microsoft to do for us. But it looks like we're back on Twitch and YouTube now. So, Lucas, welcome back. Let's see here. Unfortunately, I can't just like restart the stream or whatever on YouTube. So, yeah. Hold on one second. All right. There we go, and back again. So, what was I in the middle of doing? I was actually grabbing stuff out of this inventory, hopefully. There we go, that transfer didn't cause a crash this time. Let's grab a stack of that, and then I think we should be good. And why is that showing up? Stupid pop-up window. There we go. Okay. So I think we're going to head out. Let me just grab a little stack of narcotic. Do we have some in here hiding? Nope. We got a ton of narcotic over here. Made up a bunch of it. One thing I want to do, I don't know if I'm going to do it today, is redo our greenhouse area. It's kind of on my list. I just got like this stack of plants over here. Unfortunately, I can't put in greenhouse walls where I have the large crock pots because they clip into each other for whatever reason, unless they changed it. So I can do it after the fact. So like in this greenhouse, I have the large crop plots, but I put those in after the walls. So hopefully they fix that, because it really shouldn't be an issue. Maybe they have fixed it and I don't know, because it's been probably a couple months since I've had that greenhouse. All right, so we're going to go take a little gander around and see what we can see. Make sure we've got cryopods. We've got 3 cryopods. That'll probably be good enough. Your Xbox crashed and you lost your progress on my island map. Ain't got it now? That really stinks. I certainly have been there. All right. I don't like stacking the crop plots, though. I think that looks weird. I just like the look of the greenhouse and having a greenhouse. It's because I like to do some gardening in real life. Ray, hello. Thanks for making it to the stream. Don't know if you were at the first one when we had our PC completely die and stop the stream, but we're back now. Yeah, I can do that, but then the plants die. So it just sets me back a little bit. So I won't lose, I'll lose the plants, but, you know, I only have to wait, what is it, a day or something to start, you know, to get the plants back in production. All right, we got Alpha Carno, so we'll take that guy out. That thing is in a big fight. Holy cow. It doesn't take any damage, I guess, from the wild creatures. What's it all fighting over here? Let's see if we can scope it out. Terrorbird 100. Just kind of curious. It's interesting that it can't... Ooh, we got to get this Microraptor. I think we got it, yeah. Is that a pug or a French bulldog? Nope. Definitely don't have any of those. It's an alpha boosted ant. Alright, let's get this guy out of our lives. Oop. So I think officially the Love Evolved event is supposed to drop tomorrow. Or no, today. Is it yeah, it's the 13th today. So it should drop today. And when it does, we'll download it onto our server. Unfortunately, I think I'll probably wait an hour or something. Last time we did that with the Winter Wonderland event. Wow, that guy took some doing. Last time we did that with the Winter Wonderland event, it caused a bunch of crashes. Or was that Turkey Trial? But yeah, we'll just wait a little bit in case there's a need for a patch or whatever. And then we'll update it. But I don't know when it's supposed to come out. They haven't released that, to my knowledge. And they probably won't until either just before, or they'll just say it's out now. So it's the Love Evolved event, so there'll be new skins. There'll be some probably, I don't know, new features, some like new quests and stuff like that. On official servers, they boost the like breeding rates and that kind of thing. So that's kind of cool. There's different colored dinos, so maybe I'd do a dino wipe too right from the start. I don't think, unless anybody has been, really has a creature that they want to target. So if you're on the server, let me know, and I can hold off on that. But I think I will do it tomorrow morning at the latest. So here's another alpha. Should probably stop and heal up. Only thing I worry about here is getting into these fights is not so much with an alpha raptor, but with higher level stuff is getting dismounted by a micro raptor. Let's see here. Oh, what's happening? There, got rid of that dude. And then I gotta do that. That should be good. Oh, I see. You're talking to Ray and his, oh yeah, I got you now. I thought you were talking about the game. That was kind of silly of me, but anyway. Kind of keeping an eye out for a good Bronto, too. It's got 8,000 health in wild over there. This guy's really beat up. Oh, that's a 130. I don't think it's going to live very long. There. See if we can help it out. I don't think we can, but without killing it ourselves. Yeah. We'll try. This is a pretty crazy place to try to tame stuff, too. I don't think... it's got quite a bit of health. We're getting rid of the boost. Oh, that thing is alpha boosted. There's another alpha about, I think. Or did it just have... Let me look over here. Yeah, it's alpha boosted. I hear... There it is. There we go. Get rid of this dude. I gotta be careful not to kill that Bronto if we do decide we want it. Alright, let's regroup over here. Alright, let's drop our prime meat. And let's see, what does this guy have for health? He's got 28 points into health, 13,000 health. That's not too terribly bad. We might get lucky. We don't have a Bronto, so let's go ahead and get this Bronto. There it is. I don't think we'll kill it. Let's see what we do for torpor damage versus regular damage. So we can only do about 10 shots before this thing dies. We're just going to try it. It's not going to be a huge investment. If this all goes wrong, why not? Every time you lose your progress, you can't be bothered to restart it again. All right, grab this guy. That was close. Might be running, yeah. Just don't want to drop it in the water. I think we got a couple of shots left to bring this guy down. Be the Mickey Mouse thing again. I can't remember how I did it in the first place, but I'll give it a try after we knock this guy down. Hopefully I don't aggro this other Bronto. Alright, it's down. That doesn't appear to be mad, so that's good. Alright, so how much kibble is this guy going to need? 16 kibble. It's quite a lot, but we got it. So let's give it the kibble then right away. 2 more, and we'll see if we get lucky or not. Alright, so we're at 100%, so it didn't get damaged yet. Alright. Are transfers open now? Yeah, they opened up, was it last week? Or have they been out a week? I'm not really sure. I think they've been open about a week and a half, actually. So if you're playing PvP, now we don't have transfers open on our server right now, just to kind of, there's not a whole lot of reason to transfer on PvE. So, okay, so we got that guy. Let me see if I can figure out the whole Mickey Mouse thing again. Alright. I'm not sure. I don't remember how to do it. So let's go with this chess piece. There we go. Yeah, Steamboat Mickey. There we are. That's simple enough. So, Mickey Mouse again. It's kind of ridiculous, but I like it. I like it. There's a lot of other skins and things that are out now, too, that I've got to look into. That might be kind of fun. There's one that has like, well, over 100 hats that you can wear, which kind of seems kind of interesting to me. So I might do that. Let's see. Yeah, I lost my Mickey Mouse setup when I died to the dragon. All right, so the Bronto's had its first bite of food. So it's going to take a bunch more. All right. Another thing about doing this when you have a cold is you don't want to be sniffling the whole time. Nobody wants to listen to that. So let's see how much progress we can make. I kind of like to tame a dire bear for fun. I'm just really flying around just to get myself out of the base really right now. Because I've spent a lot of time in there yesterday hatching eggs, and we've got more eggs to hatch. So, so yeah. Ugh, I don't like that guy running down there. I'll ignore him. By the way, at 50-50, I don't know if I noticed any floating structures anymore. I wonder if they fixed that. So they had a really big patch. I didn't see that was part of the things that they fixed, but it was a really big list. So maybe it was. That would be kind of cool. It seems to duplicate dinos, but it also seems to sometimes lure them in, which I don't quite get. Whole pile of raptors down there. I'm not interested in taming raptors right now. That much I can tell you. Level 15 dire bear. Guess I used up half my kibble that I brought on this tame here. Kind of interesting where I'm at right now. Is that a frog? No, it is a beaver. Ooh, it's a 135 male. What do you got? 16 damage? That's not that much. But I haven't raided beaver dams in forever. Because I got snails. I got the power of snails and been also doing swamp cave. I know I've gotten this one before, but there's an alpha raptor sitting right on top of it. Let me just grab it just in case I didn't for some reason.
Well,
Yep, no boost.
just when I thought I'd made some sense of the notes I took while visiting.
I know I've mentioned it before, but my Explorer notes reset, which is very unhelpful.
Roos. A whole herd of giant roos were just
This is, I think, the third Alpha Raptor of the day. We had Alpha Carno to start, if I remember the
It just shouldn't be here.
count right here.
They evolved in Oz. And
There we go.
60 million years after the
That guy's
dinosaurs.
done. Anything interesting in this drop? Can we read it from here? I think we got to get a little closer.
And Prosoptodon should not exist here. This
No, nothing I want over there. We'll fly over Hank and say hello. I don't think I've seen this tower since last time I flown over here. I like it. That's really cool looking. I like your A-frame greenhouse. I'm pretty sure I've seen that before. Ooh, you got some cool horse stables. Hey, you got a unicorn in there. That's cool. Got your Carnos breeding up. Cool. Just checking things out over here. All right. That's just a pillar, right? Yeah. I think it took me about 2 months to find a Explorer note that Bone Dust had in his enclosure over there. So it's like, oh, maybe I missed one, but it doesn't look like I did. So, all right. We're going to go flying around here. We'll fly around the backside of this area too. Oh, it was a baby. That's a lucky find. All right. I never wait long enough with this bird to get my stamina back. Now I think I can hear him using a wood chipper back there. Burwar 94, if I'm getting that right. Has Valentine's come out yet? Not to my knowledge. So before I started streaming, it hadn't been out yet. And the last couple of times they brought out these events, they weren't like available to the evening, at least my time. So like, I don't know, like 6 o'clock or something like that. So for me, that would be another, 7.5 hours. So I don't really expect to see it before, at least for another 5 hours or so. But you never know with with Wildcard what's going to happen. Hey, Zach. Fat Frog, the game is not working for the whistles for follow all and stop all. I had that same problem yesterday, or not yesterday, but Sunday. And I think it might have just switched to different group. And I'm sorry I don't know how to do it on console, but on PC what I did was I just hit the number 1 on my number pad on the keyboard. And that fixed the problem because it just selected group 1 or whatever. So if I do that, where is it? Does it show? No, it doesn't show. My num lock on? No, whatever. So it should be working now. So that was my problem. So I don't know if you have the same issue. But yeah, just switch into the groups. I tried doing it in the tracking menu, but I couldn't figure out how to get that to work. So you may have more experience with that because I usually don't do too much with groups. So I died. Last place I died was in the boss arena, which I guess is down there, 3/4 of a kilometer, or 3.5 kilometers, as it was. Yeah, sometimes restarting works. It didn't work for me to switch the groups around for whatever reason. But yeah, hopefully that helps. Took me quite a while to figure that out, how to fix that. So for me, the follow all or like whistling to attack target. All stop, that didn't work. So I could do it individually. as far as I could get things to follow me individually, but I usually just hit, let's grab some stamina and kill this bug. I usually just hit U for unfollow and rather than individual unfollows. Tame or kill a Lystro? This Lystro? Which Lystro? Did I just pass one? I'm going to get this Rhinio. That's what I'm going to do. See if I got this Explorer note. I have in the past. Alright, let's grab that guy. There's this bug.
And is a solitary predator, so no pack to back it up.
Let's get this guy out of here. They make such a horrible sound. That's one reason why I want to get into the oh, I got hit. Get into the Bronto business so we can do some. Did I kill it already? And I got this. What's the spoil time? 1 day. I wonder if I can get. I wonder if it'll go in one of the automated Ark refrigerators and last longer. There's another one. That's a female. I don't know. I won't kill a female. Should I? Should I kill a level 50? Level 50. It's kind of dying to this Paraceratherium here. I'll get rid of it. It's only 50. The most I've ever seen at one time. I got plenty of Lystros too, so I don't really have any use for them really much anymore. They're kind of nice to have early on for their little XP gain boost, but yeah. Another thing I got to figure out is a good way to level up my creatures other than just passively in cryopods if I want to do the dragon boss fight before the center comes out. Because the Rexes I use, I think I still had like 30 points to level up on those guys, which is quite a lot. I was hoping I might run into Spino or something over here, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get that lucky. In the fridge it lasts a good while? Okay, cool. Be good to hold on to it. So that's something I should do too before we move on to the center. I have no idea when the center map is supposed to come out. Maybe this week with the community crunch. We'll find out. So I think with the last community crunch, so last Friday, or maybe it was the Friday before, they said that it's still coming out. The center map is still going to come out in February. So we'll see. I'm kind of hopeful. So I would expect it at the very, grab some stamina over here, at the very end of February. So like the 28th or 29th, since it's leap year. All right. A lot of stamina, or kind of out of stamina. So I guess we'll make a wrap around here. It shouldn't be too much longer before that Bronto's up. Or we still have 100% taming effectiveness. I probably should stay out of render distance so that nothing bad happens to it. Yeah, give experience to target. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. There's one crazy base. I don't know. I think that's Josh's, isn't it? I don't know if he's on the server. I haven't seen him on the server for a bit, so I don't know if he has abandoned it or what the status of this is. Let me just see. Okay, he's been on recently then. Probably just doing some maintenance, my guess. All right. We'll head up this way. Looks like probably 2 more bites of kibble. And that guy should tame up. What are we at here? I think I could do... I probably could have done a cave run while we were waiting. I don't really need to do a run at the... what is that? The Artifact of the Clever or whatever. That's pretty much the... I think that's the easiest cave in my estimation. I think some people might think there's other easier ones. What is the other one that's pretty easy? Hunter's pretty easy. Massive isn't too bad except for falling into lava. I don't need this guy on here. What are my waypoints? We can trash that waypoint. Do we have... trash that one too. And that one. There we go. Now it's just the artifacts and the Bronto. Yeah, that's my guess. I think Clever's easiest. He turns around to see a turtle climbing a rock on Ark. Me, what the hell? Turtles love to climb on rocks. Rocks and logs. Climb up there to sun themselves. For some reason I kind of feel being like peaceful today and like taming an ovis. But we got a Bronto started, so that's something. We should probably, you know, keep an eye out for another one for breeder. And I don't... what did we have over here anyway? Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's tamed. So let's go get it. I can't remember if it was male or female. If it's a female, we'll keep it out of the cryopod so we can get some eggs from it. I don't know if that's anything that the rhinos crave or not. What do we have over here? Oh, it's just regular. Oh no, I thought I saw... whoa, this is a whole pack. All right, let's kill these. I don't think it matters a whole lot. Let's get... did we kill... wow, we took out that Alpha Raptor really quick. Must have been injured or something. It wasn't a high level or anything like that, but... yeah, so that's Alpha Raptor number 4 on the day. And we got a Bronto, which is good. We're almost there, and we're almost out of stamina. There it is. Probably should get it in a cryopod really quickly here. But let's see what we got for stats. So we ended up with 37 health, so it's got 15,000 health. Not terrible. Not great. But we'll take it. And it's a female, so we can leave it for some egg production as well. I am going to find a safe-ish spot. Where's 50-50? It's over here. I wanted to see, excuse me, if there was any floating structures over here, because I cleaned them out, I think Saturday or something like that. So let's see if there's any weird stuff that has shown up here. So there's my guys. Oh yeah, we got stuff is back. What is up there? Nitro's got a ceiling up there, and then there seems to be a lamp. There we go. We got a lamp. Stone pillar from Nitro and a lamp from Nitro. Oh, that is so weird. And it attracts Archaeopteryx for whatever reason. Alright, so I'm going to grab some stamina over here, and then I've got to take a little tiny break here, guys. So I will be back. But yeah, thanks for following me back onto this live stream since the last one got crashed. But I'll be right back. All right, I'm getting murdered by some ants while AFKing. All right, let's see. I did not die. I've heard some people, speaking of AFKing in this game, there's a lot that can kill you when you do that. So I know some people like I was AFK and then I ended up dead, and probably the reason for that is while you are standing, you still use up quite a bit of food and water. So if you are AFK for like half an hour, there's a good chance that you'll be dead or near dead when you come back online. And if you're gone for quite some time, you'll die and then your bag will despawn. So you're going to lose all your gear and stuff like that. So you can prolong that quite a bit by sitting in a chair or laying on a bed. So that's a way you can still get like, be in render distance so your dinos are still breeding and stuff like that. So do be aware of that. It's not necessarily real obvious because I've done that a couple times in single player. I've needed that since when you're not playing on single player, nothing's happening at all. There's no passive XP boost. There's no there's no dinos laying eggs or breeding or any of that kind of stuff. So I've gone AFK a couple of times way back in the day, and then wound up, coming back, and it's like, oh, I'm dead, and everything, all the good stuff I had in my inventory is despawned because, whatever, real life distracted me for longer than I thought it was going to. So yeah, fuel up, water up, and then sit in a chair. Tip of the day, I guess. So we're heading back. We're going to let our Bronto out, and then time to hatch some eggs, I think. Since when did baby Listros just give prime meat? I think that's new. I think there's a chance of regular meat as well, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know about Listros because I don't think I've ever bred one. Or never noticed. I'm sure I've killed wild babies on the beach in Ark Survival Ascended. Oh, we got a lot of stuff here. Anything really fun that we got here? Just this guy. I want to get that guy in the fridge. But, yeah. We got the stamina, and we're almost back to base. So I'll see what eggs we have the most of. I'm sure it's Rex's, and then we'll hatch those guys out. I don't remember. So I'm trying to breed 2 lines of Rexes at the same time. I don't know if that's a great idea for myself because I am easily distracted and confused doing a lot of different things, and it's kind of the same things in a way. So let me turn these guys off because that's kind of obnoxious, and go to the end. There we go. Get rid of some of the information clutter out there. So we'll start over here. Actually, we'll get our Bronto out. And actually, we didn't look at... So melee's 31, health is 37, stamina 24, weight 23 on that guy. Lumbago, hey, thanks for stopping by. Do you still back to your reg map on ASA? Unfortunately, I just kind of like, okay, I'm done with this. And I never backed up my map, so... I've lost all my progress on there, so that was kind of dumb on my part. I really should have backed that up. Okay, so we're gonna grab all the eggs. So we're not gonna go back there. All right, I'm already overburdened here. Doesn't seem like I should have been overburdened so fast, but I'm still set up for health. I put a lot of points into health and stuff like that when I did the last mind wipe for boss fight day. Alright, we'll put it in the rare section over here. So how long is that going to last now? I think it was a day before, day and 7 hours. And now it is 329 days. So essentially, I don't think it's ever going to spoil. So that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no going back anymore. Unless I go back to like 4 years ago, because I still have that on my single player. But I will lose all my progress there. So we're going to switch off some of this stuff here. So we're lose as much weight as we can. I didn't want to put that in there. I wanted to put those guys in there. There we go. I was kind of running. Well, I wasn't really that much running out of things to do there. But I'm kind of spurred on by making progress in this game, so I really want to get to the point where we can do the overseer and then I can move on to the center map, and I didn't disable fertilize pickup, so that's going to be a problem. So I'm going to have a much longer series, hopefully. Well, there's going to be a lot more to this series than the Ragnarok one, just because we plan to go to every map, hopefully with this character. Hopefully we don't lose our character during transferring to maps. So that would be awful, but we'll see. Let's start putting our eggs away over here. And I might actually think about doing a mind wipe, because this isn't. Yeah, let's do a mind wipe after we drop these eggs off, because this is gonna be a real long process if I'm not only able to move like 15 eggs at a time, or whatever this number is. Because what's my weight right now? 350. I think we were up to about 500 before. We can also take a focal chili, and that'll make us move around faster. Won't give us more weight, but hope everyone's doing all right today. Hopefully you didn't lose too many people when we had the crash earlier. That was about 45 minutes ago, I guess. But I feel like there's just so much to do right now. Unfortunately, a lot of it is grinding away here. Trying to get a good line of Rexes, Daedons, and Uties. Alright, so I'm going to do Mind Wipe. Alright, so over here, well, let's go into Crafted Foods, and let's pull the resources for that. There we go. And pull the resources for a second one. Or I don't need a second one today, actually, because we're just gonna... We're not crafting, we're just resetting to a little bit better stats here. Okay, so let's do our usual... I like to do 50 into stamina, 20 into fortitude. Melee, I like to do 150. And then we're gonna do. Let's get our 500 weight first before we do all the health points. There we go. All right, we'll do 400 health, and then we'll do rest into weight. There we go. So that we ended up with... Me, please. There we go. We ended up with 670 weight. That will get us some more eggs, and we'll take that. We'll move around a little faster that way. There we go. All right, now let's see how many Rex eggs we can grab. Some of these are already partially incubated. So I feel kind of dumb, but I figured out a way of... Yeah, I'm slightly overburdened, but I'm not that slow because I got the focal chili. Figured out a way to help, partially incubate these and then just like save them for later. And that's just dumping them by just holding down the O key into a huge pile and then waiting about 18 minutes or so. Then just hitting F and picking up the entire pile all at once. So that worked out pretty good yesterday to kind of get the ball rolling on incubation. No idea how many eggs we're going to hatch out in this batch. It's going to be a bunch though. So this is our health line. So we're looking to get another mutation stack into health here. So hopefully we can do that. If we could do that in the first try, that would be amazing. But I think I must have been close to 400 eggs that I hatched out in the last 2 days. I got one mutation that I needed. We got one health mutation. And we didn't get any melee mutations on our melee line anyway. We got one on our health line. So we didn't keep that. Might have been a good idea to keep it and just try to do both at the same time, but I don't know. We're going to do it this way. We're working on baryonyx and we want health and melee in there, but we're just going to go with whatever we get. So we can actually hatch out some of those guys today also. We've got a huge stack of baryonyx eggs and it's kind of getting out of hand. I wish there was a way to automate this process. I'm sure there's something that we could do with a mod or whatever, but I'm not looking to add another mod quite yet. Maybe they'll add something to the automated Ark as far as incubation goes. I'm not really sure. There we go. All right, let's grab all the Rex eggs we got here. Please. There we go. All right. That won't be too hard to do. And then I accidentally... So it was crazy. So, like, mutations aren't real common. I think it's like a 7% chance to get a mutation, and the mutation's going to be random into whatever stat it is. So it's there's not a really good chance of you getting the stat that you want. But I had one of this guy over here. He just hatched out right on the floor when I had the egg pickup turned off. And so it hatched out there and it matured up there all by itself. So it didn't even die, which is not real common. And then it happened to be a health mutation. So I went up there to get rid of them. And then I was like, hey, wait a minute. You've got a health mutation on there. So I'm just kind of stacking up my theory eggs right now for breeding or, for mutations later on. And then I just accidentally got one. So that's pretty nice. But that just kind of shows you the luck that you get. But once I think you get 20 mutations in your line, the chances of mutation then drop by half from my rudimentary understanding of mutations. So let's grab. So that should be it for Rexes right now. Right? For fertilized Rexes. Man, we got so many. Only got one fertilized UD egg. I'm probably just going to hold off on that one. Let's just grab a bunch of these berries here. And I don't remember the status of our baryonyx. I think we're 2 points of mutations into health and 2 points into melee right now. So just a little bit of a boost on our baryonyxes. Kind of looking forward, as long as it goes pretty well, to running all the caves on Sunday. I want to do it just to kind of turn that stream more into an episode And then also more of an episode than the other ones are. That they're all kind of episodic in a way. Let's trap this guy. Hold on a sec. But anyway, I thought that'd be kind of interesting. And then the video gets made, I can make each cave into a chapter. But I really need to be going into the caves for loot. So I might actually do that today in this stream. I'm not sure. Also just to give me a little bit of variety of stuff to do. It's nice that we got the Bronto. That was a nice little bit of variety as well. Alright. If you don't hear me for, I don't know, 10 seconds or whatever, it might be because I'm blowing my nose. Oh, I think we're ready to actually, let's get these guys laid out, and then we're going to be ready to breed our Daedons again. Try to get those stats where we want them. .6 chance up to 20 mutations, and it drops down to 4.1. So not quite half beyond 20. Still a significant drop. You know, when you think you've got, you know, what is it? I'm not sure how many. There are 8 different kinds of stats that a mutation could land. I did get one. It was pretty crazy. I don't know what the chances are. Not very good, but I did get one baby that had 3 brand new mutations on it, and I think none of them were what I needed, but it was still kind of cool to see that happen. I think I've only gotten a double mutation once or twice before that I've noticed. And that was the first triple that I had. So that was pretty cool. These baryonyx mutations are also giving us some really interesting colors. So we've had a bunch that we didn't use that were really cool colors. I was like, oh man, I wish I would have kept that. And I have so much to do. I kind of envy people in tribes sometimes because, you know, I do pretty much everything solo. And then, yeah, and then, but I have to do everything. So if if you're in a tribe, if you're in a huge tribe, somebody might just be like the breeder of just one creature, or, you know, medium-sized or smaller tribe, maybe somebody that just does all the breeding. But in this case, I've got to kind of keep track of every single thing, which kind of adds up after a while. Excuse me. By the way, Hank. Hold on a second. Since I just got done saying I do everything solo, Hank helped me out in the ice cave the first time I did it. So thanks for that. And I gave you, for your help, I gave you a blueprint for a flak chess piece. I was wondering if I could borrow that and make a couple of those, because that's actually a little bit better than the blueprint that I have. So if I could borrow that and then make like, I don't know, probably like 4 chess pieces, and then I can give that back to you, that would be kind of cool. So was this the guy that I wanted? I might have screwed this up. I might have put the wrong Daedon away. We wanted... This guy's got 34 in the weight. Or was it 37? I can't recall. So this one has 37. Yeah, so we wanted the female. Well, the female's got 37. So we're still looking for a male with the good stats, and I don't think I had one. So I think we just need to breed those 2 again. Let me look at the Daedons. Yeah, no rush, because I gotta do a mind wipe and stuff before I do that for sure. Let's see. Did we have a male? Okay. It's a female. So this one has 902 weight. This one has 902. This one's got 902. Is that the same as we had over here? See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm breeding way too many things right now. Did you have 1,015 or something? You've got the same. Or no, that's health I'm looking at, goofy. Yeah, so you're 902, so that's not going to be any better. Let's see here. Did I have a data on in here? It was 864. That's worse. And so we just got to breed. Yeah, no Daedons in here, right? Okay. So we just got to breed those. All right, Rexos are starting to hatch because we had a few that were... Oh, I already moved this guy over here. I am not with it today. There we go. All right, so we got those guys breeding. I don't think we need any more. Those guys. Looks like we got no mutations here yet. So that's fine. We shouldn't really look at them until we're all set anyway. I got some pretty good flak chest pieces, though. Or not chest pieces. The one I have is pretty good. It's just that... Oh, this is where the note is. My test consumable. Let me see about that thing. It's better than what I have. So can I pull the resources for that? I can pull the resources for that. So let's do that a bunch. That's another thing I gotta do. But we'll do this right now. Can I craft... I didn't get 12, that's for sure. What am I missing? Does it tell me what I'm missing? Huh. Oh, there we go. Can I just do this instead? There we go. Don't know why that bugged out. There we go. Got 12 of these burgers now. They look moldy. Alright. What's the weight on those guys? I don't think they weigh that much, do they? 43. Boy, they do weigh a lot. Holy cow. Maybe I'll just bring 6 along. Let's put the rest of them in here. It's a lot more than regular food, but they do... What does this thing give us? So it gives us 170 food, 117 stamina, 169 health if I eat one of these things. So it's a great improvement over meat, which, does that tell us my meat? No, it doesn't. My meat? All right, berries are starting to hatch out. That's cool. I don't think there's anything else I need to... Well, we didn't have all the berries, so let's get the rest of those guys out. Either that or they just laid some more eggs. No, they didn't because it's turned off. Okay. Let's go set those guys up. So, yeah, I think after this stuff hatches, I think we're going to do one of the caves. I think we'll do Swamp Cave just because I think that is the one that is quickest to get loot from, and you also get really good loot from it. I feel like I can't get into a straight line here. I hope you guys can't hear that stupid wood chipper. Not very loud in my ears, but there we go. Doesn't look like we got any new mutations. So we have 2 different colors that should be standard over here. And we're looking for, I think, a 246, like this guy here. And I got to go upstairs and look. Yeah, so that's what we got. So we'd be looking for a 248. Hopefully a male. We'll see what we get. Because I think our male upstairs is 246. So let's double check that real quick. One thing I really want to add to my base is I'm thirsty. Is an elevator. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I gotta make a whole new set of flak. I have some good stuff. Alright, so where is our male here? Is it this blue guy? Yeah, two melee and two health. So 1 mutation each there. What else is going on? I put all my snails up here just so they'd be out of the way because they're kind of annoying. So I never really come up here other than to tell the baryonyx to stop breeding or start breeding. I can check the fuel in here and take a nice look at the view. What do we got going on out here today? I still have wolves up here collecting stuff when they get attacked. Those guys are not unaggressive, but they get attacked all the time by fairies mostly. Sometimes we get like an alpha raptor or something over there. We have I've never died jumping off the cliff before, off the building. I think it's because I landed on because I landed on the Yudi. Did that have something to do with it? I don't know. But if you're gonna die somewhere, in your base is a good place to die. Alright, let's go grab our stuff. I think I might have been lower on health because of this heat wave we're experiencing right now. There we go. Grab all this stuff. Should we harvest our body up? What's in this bag? There's nothing in the bag. Alright, whatever. Let's just make sure we get this guy back on here. This guy back on here. And load these guys up. That should be good. Look at all the meat we harvested from ourselves. There we go. Still super hot. I hate that. Even with like all these air conditioners, I'm still hot in this building. Oh, I'm not so hot now. There's my lystros, whatever they are. Alright, still hatching out. Don't see any visible mutations yet. That's a bummer. But let's see, what do we have? Oh, we still got 4 minutes before the last of them hatch, so we'll wait. And then these Rexes, most of these guys, these last guys are 5 minutes yet, so it's not too much longer. Any weird guys over here? 247 is kind of neat. All right. It's going to be a lot of dead dinos in here again in a little while. I wish after they died you could actually harvest their bodies. So if they just starved to death, you can't harvest their bodies. And then you've got to wait like an hour and a half for them to despawn. And that's obnoxious. I didn't check to see if my baryonyx were on breeding or not. I don't know if they are. Yeah, we can put this meat in here. My meat. I don't know why I find that funny, but I do. If you could help me, where is dino taming speed in the menu? I'm not sure what tab it's on. I do have a video on single player settings for both Ark Survival Evolved and Ark Survival Ascended, so you could look that up. Taming speed in Ark Survival Evolved is in the advanced tab. That's about all I can remember that. I can't, so it might be under the advanced section. but I'd have to leave the game to go look at it. And then I don't remember exactly where it is, but it's in there. So there should be a taming speed slider. Doop-de-doo. What else is happening over here? Are you guys on breeding? You're ready to mate. So did I turn off mating over here? I guess I did. Why did I do that? This is the health. Why are you guys not mating anymore? There we go. Let's make sure everybody's laying eggs that's supposed to be laying eggs. So if you shoot, look for Fat Frog. I think I have a video on taming for Ark Survival Evolved, actually, for just adjusting the taming speed. So there's probably like a 3-minute video or something for that. So you guys aren't mating either. That sucks. All right, so you're mating now. You guys should still be mating, right? Are you the male? No, you're female. Oh, you're not laying eggs either. There we go. That makes sense. I did that because I was just getting overwhelmed with eggs. Where's our eggs? Yeah. Okay. We're also picking up some wild eggs. We got like a compy egg and stuff. I think compy and turtle and some other stuff from just having that egg box over there. All right. I want to remember to enable picking up fertilized as soon as the last of these eggs hatch, because there's going to be a bunch of fertilized eggs laying around out there. And I don't want them hatching out when I'm not around. All right, so we really want a 248. I'm not seeing any different colors, though, so that's not a good sign. All right, so let's go individually down here and look for 248s in case maybe there's a portion of the berry that is changed colors that I can't quite see. No. What's that guy? 242. Now there's a chance of mutations in the lower numbers, but I'm also trying to simplify things a little bit. So all these berry eggs, and it looks like we're not going to get any mutations. I don't know how many that is. It's a bunch, though. This one's not. These guys probably weren't incubating. We're a little too far here. Let's move these eggs closer to over here. Where's the... Put them right over here by this guy. Hopefully these guys, all these babies will just starve to death. Let's make sure we got incubating going on. Yep. All right. And then Rexes are getting there. Why are these guys taking so long? Still 4 minutes on you? 3 minutes on you? Not seeing any obvious mutations on there either, unfortunately. But not too surprised yet. Hey, Green Bean, how you doing? Okay. So you probably can't see it, Ray, but on Twitch, Green Bean's saying in ASA, the taming speed multiplier is under game rules, and on the world tab under that, I guess. So there you go. Yeah, they organize things quite a bit different. All right, if I'm going to go into a cave after these eggs hatch, I'm going to want this shotgun reloaded, and I'm not going to need... I guess I'll bring taming supplies in case we see something on the way there. I might as well do that. And also, we're going to need some medical brews, probably. Might leave the otter at home. Alright, let's grab half a stack of darts. And some kibbles. Yeah, that should be good. I like that. All right. So, not too much longer. Trying to think of what I can do, you know, for like 3 minutes. Let's go tend to our plants. That's probably a good thing to do real quick. So let's grab some fertilizer from our guys over here. Grab that. No, wait, not that it really makes a bit of difference at all. And then we'll grab the oil out of here, and then we got a guy over in the corner as well. We'll just grab his oil and dump the fert. Okay. I don't know if I actually did anything there. I must have done this pretty recently. I don't know why some of these crop plots bug out. Like this one is just storing up the citronelle for whatever reason. I'm not sure why it keeps stacking it. Is it just because it's growing so fast maybe? I had one of these crop plots over here with the narco berries did the same thing, but it's not doing it anymore. So I don't know why that is. There we are. Drop that guy in there. Gives me something to do anyway. Oh, you're not transferring. There we go. I think there was like a delay or something. So this guy grows the rare flowers, which is pretty nice. Really helps with crafting up. I think it's the sweet veggie cakes. Maybe not. Some of this does here. Being able to grow sap with the automated Ark is very nice. I decided to grow some berries because I have just such a surplus of fertilizer. That's like, why not? There we go. Da, da, da. Yeah, oil goes in here. And then I can dump this fert. Go. Doesn't look like I'm gonna. Who knows? My mic. I'll hold on to this meat in case we actually do claim a Rex. Okay, these guys hatched out, so they're not doing me any good. I could build the biggest army of baryonyx though right now, or Rexes for that matter. Alright, let's take a look at the Rexes that we do have. I think we're looking for a 249 then, because our manly Rex over here is 247. So that's going to give us most likely our mutation and hopefully into health. You know, if I think towards the end of this I would take like a mutation into stamina or something like that, but right now we're not going to keep anything like that. I'm not seeing any unusual colors, so oh, we got a 249 over here. All right, let's hop over the fence here. Woo! What did we get on you? There's one in the stamina, so we're, like I said, we're not going to keep that, unfortunately. So let's keep looking. So that one, you know, probably somewhere on here is a different color that I don't really recognize, but it wasn't obvious, so it's good to check the numbers. I think AA has a imprinting kibble as well that will imprint your babies for you, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm not really sure the mechanics of it, so I've tried it. So it says you have to use it like right after you imprint on them. You give them that kibble, and then that's supposed to add to the actual like imprinting percent bonus or whatever. But when I used it, it only went up 25%. But I was thinking about using it like on the dimorphodons because it seems like those guys are a little bit hard to time getting the imprint on them. So if you're a little careless, they're not gonna imprint for you. But I think that's it. So we did get one mutation on the Rexes, but it's not a mutation that we needed, and that's a bunch of Rexes. So, but we've hatched out, like I said, probably close to 400 Rexes, and only got one mutation that we needed. Well, look at here. See, this one, I didn't notice this one as I went past it. We did get a mutation, but it is into weight. But that was a 248. That one was a sneaker because it wasn't a different color. I mean, it'll take a second look. Easy for me to miss the numbers as I go by. Yeah, here's another 248. And that is a second mutation into, what was it? Melee. So that's awesome. Glad I took a second look. Maybe I didn't look at this. No, that was on the other row too. Well, I'm going to keep looking. I know that guy's following me around. But maybe I'll double check the Rexes too. My eyes kind of hurt right now a little bit from being sick. So I don't know. Hank, have you tried the, I think most of my fish meat's over here. So let's grab that. And then let's grab, well, we'll dump that after we get this guy loaded up with some fish meat. All right. Where did he go? There he is, way over here. All right, we'll give him the stuff. Cool. All right. Well, we don't need any new baryonyx eggs then. So let's go upstairs, take the long walk upstairs, and make sure the baryonyx are turned off. And then before we do that, I really want to enable picking up the eggs. But I don't know if anybody has experience with the automatic imprinting kibble. So now it says disable fertilized egg pickup, even though it is already disabled. So I probably just enabled it by clicking on that. So it says disable again. So I go through this until it actually changes. There we go. So I had to go through that, what, 4 times? So yeah, so it only goes up 25%. So I don't know. I really don't know how it works. I should give it a try though. Like when it's actually asking for whatever it wants, and see if it works then. Maybe just have to use it multiple times. Okay, that is turned off. Armed Old Man just subscribed. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Subscribe with Prime on Twitch. Very cool. Thank you very much. So yeah, by the way, I know some of you just watch on YouTube, but if you have Amazon Prime, you can donate a subscription on Twitch to me, and it doesn't cost you anything. So it's a good way of helping me out. It's a little financial bonus there for me, which I appreciate very, very much. Thank you. It's really nice that Amazon does that. They're the ones that own Twitch, so they can do that pretty easily. All right, so since I missed 2 mutations in those berries, let's look for more. Let's see if I missed anything in these Rexes real quick. And then I think we'll head over to Swamp Cave. Let's see here. Yeah, when I had Amazon Prime, what I like to do on Twitch was, I don't have it anymore, but what I like to do, yeah, we did see this one, right? Yeah, we did see, I think this is a twin. Yeah, 2 into stamina, and I think that was also 2 into stamina over there. So we did see that one. I forgot we saw that one. Yeah, I would move my Prime subscription around every month or so to the different streamers that I watched, kind of spread the love around. There we go. Yep, okay. All right, let's head over to the Swamp Cave. I did make sure I got all those taming supplies just in case we see something cool along the way. I got kibble, I got darts, I got a dart gun. So we're all set. And we'll grab our bird. Oh, how's our this guy doing? He's leveling up. Maybe by the end of the week. If we're lucky, we can fill out that chibi then and make the advancement to the next level. So I had one hatch out over here while I had that turned off, but that doesn't have a mutation. And I don't remember what I did with my Argentavis. I usually put them over here, but I didn't. Did I actually land on the other side, maybe? Kind of unusual, but... thanks, I just copied your settings. Does baby mature speed at 20 and cuddle interval at 0.1 give you 100% imprint? Cuddle interval at 0.1, I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up. I bought a piece of software. Hey, Dyer, thank you also for the subscribing with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. And the hype train has started. We got a level 1 hype train. Nice. That's a first for me. We just got, there's my bird. We just got affiliate on Twitch, was it 3 weeks ago? Can't remember now. But pretty darn recently, which I really appreciate all your support, guys, both on YouTube and Twitch. You know, on YouTube you can always become a member and do that stuff, but also you can also help the stream out on YouTube by liking the stream and watching it, of course, which I appreciate, guys, and your comments and stuff. That helps the old algorithm, so more people can find the channel, which is great. All right, so we are on our way to the swamp cave. So if you're new, the way we like to run the swamp cave is we got another. Oh, this is Nitro. Yeah, this is Nitro's base. I thought it looked different in the dark, I guess. Nitro's been taking his base apart and rebuilding it elsewhere, because I think he's built, like, I don't know, in a haunted spot on the map, because they've been having just such terrible luck with things despawning inside the base. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just moving back and forth. Dyer, thanks, Frog. Appreciate your streams, videos, and server. Well, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, and Ray, I had to download a piece of software that helped me get the server settings right for here. So that we can do imprinting. I think the only thing we can't imprint with the settings that we chose, there's like dodos or something. There's one or two creatures where, it doesn't really matter anyway. We're just gonna skip this Thylib over here. Hopefully it doesn't fly this far out and knock us down. But yeah, so I had to use that so that we could get the mating right. 20, but I think our mature speed, so there's cuddle interval, but you also don't necessarily want to do like 30, I don't know how many intervals, because then you're just going to be standing there. So there's cuddle imprint, and then there should be like the imprint amount or something like that. So that mature speed and imprint amount are the things that I had to balance. Armed Old Man, I bred a little on last night on your server, and I like your breeding settings. Great, glad to hear it. We do have the interval between breeding that has been reduced for the event, so it's about half of what it was. And I don't know, I would consider leaving it there. It's not too crazy. I just tend to get overwhelmed with eggs, but I think if I had planned on the interval we're using now, I would just have fewer females. So right now I run a lot of females in my egg laying program or whatever, so it gets overwhelming pretty quickly. Ray, I could look up. Once I get to, well, I got to take a break here. There we go. A little stand break. But I can look up and see what my settings are on this server. So on this server, what we get for, I think that's a baby. So everything imprints, I think, at 40 minutes is the first imprint, and most things just take one imprint in order to get 100% imprinting. There's things like Rexes and Udis, I believe, take 3 imprints to get to 100%. I'm not paying attention to where I'm going. We're headed in the right direction. So I can look up and tell you what that is in a minute here. Yeah, here's my base. So let's get over here and I can quick look up those stats. Alright, so let me do that quick. If I can do it quickly. So I just got to go under server settings here. And I can't share the screen with you guys. But let me go into the config files. Here we go. Well, it's right at the start here. So I have baby imprint stat scale multiplier set at 1. The baby cuddle interval multiplier set at 0.0. Well, let's see. I can actually share this. Hold on a second. Let me move things around. I just got to make sure that I don't share my password so somebody doesn't get in here and do terrible things to the server. So I just got to switch to the left monitor. And I think I'm not sharing anything weird here. Okay. So we got the baby imprint scale multiplier 1. Baby cuddle interval multiplier is at 0.086800621. Maybe I can just copy this into the chat. Maybe that'll work. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna move this back over. It's kind of nice. It's right at the top there. And there we go. Copy that. And paste. See if this actually shows up. It might be too many. I think it's too many. Yeah, it's too many words or whatever. That's a bummer. Oh, well. And you're probably looking at it. If you're like most people, you're probably looking at a mobile and you can't see anything. But I think that is all that matters here is these first 5. So the first, cuddle grace period is 0.08680. Yeah, so it's the same as the interval. Cuddle lose imprint multiplier is 1, so that's normal. And then the per stats level multiplier is 0.2, which I think is why we only have to do... Yeah, so it multiplies those, if you just need one stat, it gets you to that 100% or whatever. So anyway, I hope that helped. It wasn't too darn confusing. Anyway, so that's that. We're going to grab our frogs here and take those guys out. We're going to need gas masks, though. Oh, green bean, you spot a level 5 Spino. That was that was kind of funny what I just did. Spino. I don't need to bring a broken mask with me. All right, so that one's nearly broken. And I can't get rid of this. Let me do this. Come on. There we go. Okay. And then back to this. And on Twitch, help, I'm having issues with dinos laying eggs. Non-fertilized eggs aren't dropping. I have 2 oviraptors, and neither are getting them. I have them both to pick up all eggs. Thoughts? If you've changed your egg laying settings, what gets most people is that, you know, they think a higher number is better, but in that case you want a lower number because it's the interval, because the interval is the time between an egg lays and then the next one will lay. So if you put 10, that makes it 10 times longer than normal. So like 1 is normal, so that it's kind of that multiplier. So you want to go down lower. So you want to go down to, I don't know, if you're on single player, you might want to go down to 0.2 or something like that. But that's usually the problem. You'll take a screenshot? Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, I had to download software for that. I think it cost me like $20 or something. I don't remember what it cost, but it was worth it in order to not have to, you know, try different things. What is, oh, there we go. So Jax, I hope that helps you. Hopefully that's your issue, is that your egg laying interval is set too long. But I think I did that. There we go. In the beginning. So I think I learned that the hard way myself. All right. So there we go. Because usually, yeah, the settings are, the higher the setting, the easier, quicker things happen. But those interval settings are a little different. Like the mating intervals the same way. Okay. So we're going to grab this guy. And then I'm going to put this gun in here in case something weird happens, and this stuff in here, and then that should probably be good. Let's head in. It's my other frog that's coming with us. There we go. Well, this will be the first time we've gone in the cave as Mickey. Okay, screwing that up. There we go. Thanks. I'll run server for my family. Just couldn't get my mind wrapped around it. Yeah, there's a lot of settings. So I think on our server here, we've got it set to 0.25, which seems pretty... It's kind of OP now at this point in the game, but it certainly doesn't feel that way like early game. Oh, I just got a whole bunch of metal. All right, you guys stay here. I'll run this metal back up. I don't need to carry raw metal back with me. Why are there 3 Archaeopteryxes all lined up in a row? But yeah, so now it's like I'm overwhelmed with the number of eggs for our settings and the fact that I have oviraptors. Do you have your oviraptors on wander and weighed down? Because oviraptors, I think it still works the same way. You have to have them on wander to get the egg boost. So they'll pick up eggs without being on wander, but they won't deliver the egg bonus boost. So there's that. If you have your oviraptors on wander, they will boost all the dinos within a certain area. You'll get the little blinking egg icon, like right where you get the feeding trough icon, and that'll show you that they're being boosted. So if you do that and you have also your dinos mate boosted, then you should be, that also boosts the amount of egg laying, so you can really get going with the egg laying boost that way. All right, let's put on our mask. Start with one of these worn out ones. You were getting the blinking egg. Okay. So that you should be, gotten that boost then. All right, dude. All right, you're coming along. Cool. I didn't mean to fall down here, but it's no big deal. All right. I like to send my little buddy in first, if I can. There we go. It's not working again. Oh, fine. Let's go in here. Oh, that worked. Let's clean it up. Oh, no. Might lose our skin in a second here. I'm using the wrong button on this frog. There we go. Alright, we're gonna... Yeah, we'll just leave Mickey on here, but all these others will take off. We usually get hit by arthros and then they destroy our armor, which is why I did that. Alright, let's just get into this melee here. Whoa! We got knocked back there. Knocked back far. The cementing paste factory. Alright. Let's drop all this stuff. Let's get him. Are you coming, dude? Why are you... You're not weighed down, are you? Alright, get in there. Oh, that's why. I told you where to go, so you weren't on follow anymore. Totally makes sense. Alright. Alright, so let's eat one of these things. Should pretty much fill up our food all the way. I gotta start messing around with special recipes. Gotta watch what is it, Teacher's Game 2? Gotta watch that video and see what their recommendations are. Bugs, go away. You can't win against the frog, bugs. There we are. That's pretty good. Oh, did I lose? I think I lost my mask. Yep. Am I masked up? There we go. That, wow. I almost died there. Didn't even lose that mask for all that long. There we go. Get them, froggies. There we got them. I like to come in here, the other frog, so I get the mate boost. I'm gonna try keeping this here if I can handle the weight. There we go. Get him, get him, get him. Alright, we're doing well. Doing well. Get him. What else is going on? Did we get everybody? You're in a fight over there, but you look like you're doing alright. Not doing great. Drop all of this. Okay, here we go. We're all healed up. Good job, you got him. Interesting music. Cave fight music. There we are. I don't really need this awesome spyglass on right now. That was a pretty lame drop. That blue drop, sometimes good, sometimes really lame. The next ones are usually a lot more interesting anyway. Alright. A leech way up there. Hopefully we can just go through here without aggroing everything. I like to just sort of get through here. They're kind of coming for us now, but that's okay. Oh. So you run this cave with your boss level megatheriums. How much can you get through that first part of the cave with the megatheriums? Because that's a little shorter. I'm just kind of curious if you can get through there. But yeah, I imagine a Megatherium would just go ape in here. And yeah, totally kick ass. Alright. This is going to be a little crazy. The amount of paste I can get with this frog, though, is nuts. So the frogs do really well, but I do have excellent frogs, and I've got excellent saddles for them. So they're kind of have OP frogs. I got this frog. I think it's got 60 points into melee or health. It was one of those raptor claws gifts, so I got that, and then we got some decent wild ones on top of that. And then I probably here is where I found the frog saddle blueprint, which this one we crafted up at 237. So yeah, we just dropped 2,300 cementing paste right there, I think. That's like the 4th load of cementing paste and stuff that we dropped. That was 109 armor giga saddle. At this point, I don't know if I'm going to... Well, I don't want to grind those. We want to save them for extinction. Giga saddles are expensive. What else did... Oh, no. I must have... my gas mask must have broke, and I didn't realize it. That's a bummer. That was a fresh one, too, so that must have gotten damaged by the Arthro. Must have broken it. That's alright. It's not a big setback for us. Let's grab a couple of those. That should be good. And we've got frogs. Do we have saddles? Oh, no. Hopefully we have saddles. Otherwise, we're just going to speed run it, I think. Do we have a frog saddle in here? That stinks. I wouldn't keep frog saddles in there. No frog saddles there. I wonder... Doedicurus saddle. We got an Ascended Doedicurus saddle. I wonder if I've got enough stuff to make one here. Just a regular primitive one. Oh yeah, we should have all those materials. Only have to cryopod once to get past the red artifact tower. Gotcha. Smithy. This is a regular smithy, though. I wonder if I can make it over here. Let's see if I can. No, I can't. No, I can make it in here. I'm just being weird now. Get in there. Why am I not getting folders? Why have you done this to me? Folder view. Or do you make that in your inventory? I thought you made this guy in the smithy. I guess not. So we need 5 cementing paste, 170 hide, fiber, and wood. So that. I need some fiber and wood. Those frogs should be just fine in there, so I'm not concerned about that. A little low on wood, I guess. There we go. I think that'll do it. Yeah, not too problem. Name. Name what? Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you, too. I've got, actually tomorrow, but I think Valentine's Day is tomorrow, at least where I am. I don't know if it's a new day for you yet. Okay, so I can just drop this stuff off, grab one of these frogs that aren't quite as good, but pretty good. Not a spare frog. We'll grab not a spare frog. double check that I got those masks. Yep. All right. Oh, I'm missing. Hold on a sec. I missed something. Darn, I missed a notification. So thank you. Probably that was somebody subscribing on YouTube, because I don't see it on. Oh, and I missed your message there, armed old man. Yeah, I can put that in Discord. I can put those things on Discord. I can do that right now. I missed that. Kind of funny. The highlighting actually made me figure it out, or made me mix it. Oh, boy. Let's see. Where's Discord? I gotta pull that up. Sorry, guys. Actually, it is already in Discord. If you go into the Discord, it is, I forgot because I just posted that. So in my Discord, which I do have linked in the description on YouTube, and then also should be a link to it on my page on Twitch. It is under server announcements, and if you scroll up just a little bit from the last one, it has all that stuff listed there. But yeah, good point. Grab that and that, and I got to organize. I need a third. I don't need a third screen, but I could see where a third monitor would help me out here. All right, so hopefully too much hasn't respawned. I'm sure there's some respawns in the first part of that cave, but we should be able to get through there without too much of an issue, and our bag should be fine, so should be just fine. There we go. Came from YouTube. Twitch UI seems more comfy and clean to use and watch. Yeah, I would agree with that. I'm doing pretty good about... Oh, you've got a Thylaclaw. Yeah, we had Thyla spawn with inside that base on the tree, which is pretty crazy. Oh, you just got 1 point, so I'll put that in the melee right now, I think. Oh. Don't want to die again. Other thing I like about Twitch is there's like a little bit better... Oop. Get this guy. Holy cow, why am I almost dead again? That Arthro hit hard. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh my goodness. I run this cave so much now. And I'll say I never have problems, but my goodness. Yeah, back here. Wow. Yeah, fun times. All right. That's crazy. Let's grab this and we'll put some boots on and some pants, and we're just gonna run to our guy. Hopefully he has taken care of that Arthro by the time we get there. It shouldn't be a problem for him, but it might take him a minute. I don't need to grab a fourth frog. Okay. Can I ask you why you picked Fat Frog Swamp, your channel? You're just curious? I don't know. It's just one of those things that came to me. So my profession in life is I'm a biologist, and I usually work in lakes and wetlands, so I kind of like frogs. Frogs aren't like my main thing. I don't think I've ever actually... Well, I wouldn't say I've never done any work with frogs, but I don't really do much work with frogs. But anyway, I thought Fat Frog just sounded kind of nice, and I like frogs, so yeah. And so I decided to call, the channel is sort of my swamp, So I'm Fat Frog, and there's my guy. Let's grab these guys. See if we can make it a little further this time. Did I get my chibi back? Oh, that's at the other body. So we got to make our way back there. Ah! I'm just going to skip it. We don't really need to stand and fight. We just got to get back to our stuff. We'll fight that guy on the way out. Which I think I just turned around, didn't I? Yes. Because I was trying to read at the same time. One of the hazards here. So yeah, these red drops are usually really good down here, and I can't remember the last time. It's been probably a full month since I've died in here, and then now I've got to go die twice in rapid succession here. That's where I think probably the Megatherium would have like a little bit extra advantage. Oh, they're up here. Because you're up higher and you're probably not going to get hit by the Arthros so much. Alright, I gotta find... I don't know why I'm trying to kill this snail. Okay, I gotta find my body. Where there should be a lot of bags around here. I think I don't know. Oh, here's a bunch of bags. That's a Ranio. Ranio. There we go. Alright, let's just make sure we got our... Is our chibi back? There it is. Oh, I'm in that bag inventory. That's my problem. There we go. Put Mickey back on. He's almost broken, though. Alright, you guys... Might be too many frogs here. Let's grab... Good thing I grabbed a cryopod. We can get... That's not the one we want. We want to get not a spare frog. Grab you out of here. I guess we'll grab this guy here. Grab them. There we go. You call dibs on the ice palace on the center map? Can you build in there? I wonder if you can build in there. There's one that's a little bit... It's not a cave, you know? I don't know if that qualifies as a cave or not. But I'm not going to take it. So you are welcome to it. All right, so you're over here. How are we doing? You're doing fine. Let's go. Let's go up this way a little bit. And hopefully that red drop respawns. It almost always does. Kind of surprised it hadn't respawned, but I don't know. I don't know if grabbing the artifact causes it to respawn. I thought I tested it out once and it didn't. It was just going out of render. Oh no, it did. It had already respawned. Now I remember. I was just focused on getting my bag back. It had respawned down here. Gotta clear these leeches out first. There we go. Yeah. So is that the first time that I've noticed that you can build a tech replicator in those drops? That seems to be brand new to me. Does anybody notice that? So I noticed that even when I went to pick up the artifact, there was a little thing for the tech replicator. But because I think I had learned that before. I know we did alpha, we did alpha broodmother and beat that on Sunday. So I don't think that's where I had to learn that. We got too much stuff here. I don't really want to drop that much of it. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. I don't really need arrows. I should have left. Yeah, I don't need to bring this oil. We can drop that. That should get us out of here anyway. Yeah, let's take this left here so we can avoid all the nasty stuff that's down the right side there. Or at least most of it, because it kind of gets clogged up at the entrance to that part of the cave. And that goes did. Moving on. Overburden again. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Go check that blue drop out. Oh yeah, I was reading that. That's why I got distracted. The big section of this cave with the red drop gets a taste of my mutated Spino. Too bad she steals dragonflies from my frog. Alright, where did the other guy go? Did we leave him down below? Is he stuck? I gotta do that. I think that will help me out a little bit. Yeah. I had my view was reduced. Are you coming? Alright, we're going back up this way. Hopefully we don't catch too many leeches along the way. There we are. Pixie Cat, hello, how are you today? Good to see you in chat. Let's get that guy. Cool. Snails in here. I don't know if they're tameable. I don't know if they go past 150 or not. I just saw that 150 snail, not that. 150 snail is a whole lot better than any other snail. Alright, let's see about this blue drop. Oh, there's that Arthro. Can I tell you to, yes, kill that thing before it gets to me and breaks my gas mask again. Causes me too much harm. Can you? Oh, that's just my hide boots. What are you doing over here? Are you overweight or what? You're just stuck. Oh, he's followed me. What? Why am I dying so much? Is it? That never happens. It never freaking happens. And then I'll have to 3 times. Is there something new, or is it just really bad luck? I'm glad you're doing good, Pixie Cat. I got a little bit of a cold going on here, but otherwise I'm doing well. Oh, man, I just don't understand it. All right, so I'm gonna. Do I have any other armor laying around? Because I want to just make a mad dash, but those spiders are gonna slow me down. So I've got to be able to defend myself if I'm gonna run that far back into the cave to a certain extent. See, I have a pistol. I think I just selected something different. I made a different selection, and that's why things are showing up. Let me grab that pistol, I guess. It's not going to do a whole lot of damage. What do I have? Should have a pike in here. There we go. That's got like 1 hit left on it. All right, I think that should keep me alive. This helmet's not, well, it'll keep me alive till I get there. I got to switch to, excuse me, I got to switch to my gas mask as soon as we get in the cave, though. This is probably a bad idea. I should probably be coming in here better armed. This is the best cave run in the island. I agree. Completely agree. Yeah, you're supposed to just do a whole naked run. Am I going the wrong way? I think I made a wrong turn as I'm reading. I think it's down a level here. Yeah. Yeah, that's what people like to do, don't they? They like to do naked cave runs. I don't think I've done that really, other than to like this, get back to my body, which I don't think really counts. Grab that guy. And also, I got to load this up if I'm actually going to use it. Please load. There we go. There. All right. See if we can make it. I don't know how you could possibly do this cave naked unless oh yeah, now we're stuck. Come on, there we go. Run. How much am I? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die again, aren't I? Help me! Help me, friends! Help me, froggies! Get on there! Alright, so as long as I don't get knocked unconscious yet. Alright, are we done here? The leech factory down this way. What the heck? Alright. Alright, let's go get our stuff. Alright, my gas mask is still working. Can I get over here, please? Alright. Looks safe. Grab this stuff. Alright, get back on here for a little protection. Eat that stuff. Okay, cool. Whew. Let's switch around to some of our better things. And drop all this gear. See if we can carry those guys out. No. I'm going to have to drop something. Let's actually do it this way. We'll drop all this stuff. Put that saddle in there, that saddle in there, that saddle in there. That in there. Alright, that should make me a lot lighter. There we go. I'm not overburdened. Excuse me, not overburdened at least. Alright, Rainio. That Arthro killed me so fast, though. Ah, not another one. I mean, it doesn't really pay to wear armor in this stupid cave because they just melt it right away. And they're all like level 200 and above. Not really. Not really worth it. I don't really need a manta saddle, and I don't need... what is it? Whatever else I got there. I think it was a piece of ghillie armor. But I should have everything I came in with now. I don't think there's another... Yeah, it was a piece of ghillie. Nah, this is the only one I run naked. So the Arthros don't break the gas mask? I guess. Maybe if you ran... I guess if you use maybe some bug repellent, you could. See, I thought they couldn't break the gas mask in here, but I went within a fresh gas mask and it broke almost right away. And I think they can break the gas mask. I think it just is much more durable against the Arthros. Unless there's something else that I don't know. But I thought you couldn't break the gas mask, and then I am pretty sure that they can. It just doesn't, like I said, doesn't do as much damage to the gas mask as it does to, say, flak armor or whatever. Are we under attack over here by something? I don't know what's happening. Seriously, if you only wear a gas mask, the Arthros won't break your gas mask when they hit you. Okay. Well. Maybe it has something to do with being on the frog. I don't know. But I usually come in here with just the gas mask on. because it doesn't pay, because they just break everything else almost instantly. Which is why I don't come in here with scuba, because they break that pretty darn quick too. Hey Fax, how you doing? I tamed a frog. Yeah, I've had these frogs for quite some time actually. We bred a bunch of frogs, so we got some pretty high-end frogs here now. Let's head up this way. If you wear armor, the mask breaks when the armor does. If you only wear a gas mask, it will not break when you get hit. Maybe it's a bug, I don't know. Okay, well, it could be... I think when I came in here initially, I wasn't wearing any armor other than... Oh, no, I was. I was wearing the Mickey Mouse armor because I wanted to go in as Mickey. So that could be it. That could be it. That's kind of a goofy mechanic. It's like, okay, it can't break it unless it's associated with other armor. So it could be an unintentional thing, I guess, which would mean it's a bug if you're wearing other armor. Or it could just be my bad luck. I don't know. I mean, I think you pretty much go through a gas mask every time, or pretty close to every time you use it, or every time you go through this cave here. But anyway, we finally made it out. And let's put our broken gas mask back away. We don't need all these things. I should be able to... Exactly why I think it's a bug. All right, so armed old man is saying they will still do damage to you once in a while. Yeah, the arthros will still do damage to you, which I think is how I died those couple of times. Oh, I'm still wearing one. There we go. I'll just put these back in here as well. So yeah, so usually I go in here with med brews, which I did today, but I guess they damaged me pretty darn quick and too fast, and I wasn't paying attention. I honestly don't know which is the situation here. Okay, I didn't bring my otter, so I should have everything else I came with. Very good. Let's head back home with this loot, which isn't too bad, really. We can take a look at that one last look at... Well, we'll do that when we move it around. We got to take it out of our inventory anyway, so... By the way, let's grab this stuff. Except you can have this raw meat back, buddy. There you go. All right, we're going to get out of here so we don't get thyled. Hopefully don't get thyled on the way out. There we go. When did I make that treehouse? Let's see. Sometime in December, I think. So that's just my little way station over there, or what? My little outpost, I guess it is. So I have a bed and I can respawn. You know, if I die in the cave like I just did, and then also, I was using it for fast travel. Back and forth, so that we could basically farm the cave easier to do the Winter Wonderland event when you would want to get super nice. So there was like this event where if like you kill a bunch of aggressive creatures, you increase your super nice, and then you got better presents from raptor claws. So that's why I did that. Because it's really easy with those frogs, and like Hank is doing megatheriums or something like that. You could get super nice so quickly because there's so many creatures in there to kill, and they die so fast that it only takes, I don't know, a minute or so in order to get that. So whenever the Winter Wonderland event comes back, depending upon what map we're on, I guess, but if we're kind of in between things, I'll probably use that to farm to get those cryopods, because that's how I got really good stats for those frogs, was I got a gift from raptor claws. So Okay, we're going to make this little flight over the cave. I think we are, canyon, I think we are. At a couple of the other caves, the underwater caves, I've got like a little outpost set up on a raft, so I've got a respawn point, and then I leave like my megalodons there, and in that case, it's really nice to leave those frogs there, so I can run that cave pretty easy. I just can't forget about them, so they don't starve to death. Am I going to make a second community server when the center comes out? Yep. So it's not, it'll be connected though. So it should be a cluster server. So you should be able to travel from this one to go to the center. And then we'll have the center probably active for 2 months. And then we'll retire it. So you could so you can go play on the center map. You can do the center things. So you can run those caves and defeat those creatures. Or those bosses, and then there's the new creature I think is gonna be exclusive to the center map. That's gonna be the Gigantoraptor. So you can tame that, and then you can bring it back to your main base here on the island. So that's the plan. That's what we're gonna do for all the different maps. So we'll probably keep one permanently, like in the rotation, so you could build your main base or something on Ragnarok. But that's the plan for right now. Exclusive humble aboard frogs. They got one for their own treehouse, own lake and everything. Yep. They got their sweet setup up in the tree there. Every once in a while they get a thyla spawns on the tree and they got to take care of it, but they're tough. I haven't gotten great stuff out of the water cave, the gas cave. On the other hand, I've gotten lots of good stuff. Yeah, I've actually gotten a lot of good loot, especially like scuba gear out of what's supposed to be the hard underwater cave. The Cave of the Brute, I haven't done that much. And I've gotten some good stuff out of there, but I think you got a better chance of getting really good loot out of that swamp cave. I've got a really good chance of getting good loot out of that swamp cave because there's just a lot more loot crates that spawn there. I don't know about a lot more, but so there's like 3 in hard underwater cave, and you can get usually 2 red drops, 2 blue drops, and a yellow drop. Most of the times you go to the swamp cave. Plus, it doesn't take as long to do, so you can kind of do it more often. So what did we get? We got a blueprint for an Ascendant metal hatchet on this. I don't need it, but it does 323 damage, which is pretty nice. Got the artifact, of course. I didn't get this stuff, but I accidentally brought it back. We got Ascendant ghillie suit. I think we got only one of these in the cave this time. So we got like a 200 armor ghillie. We got 109 armor giga saddle, an actual saddle, not a blueprint. We got this manta saddle. You know, that's no big deal. Did we get these leggings, or I think I forgot to bring those, leave those back there. Is there anything else we got? I mean, we got this stupid slingshot blueprint, but that's like, who cares about that? So, and I accidentally brought this back, so I'm gonna have to restock a little bit over there because I wasn't paying attention, but that's not a big deal. So not a bad drive. What did we get over here? Oh, we've got a baby over here. All right, are we getting the stats we need? It's a male, and it's got, where's the food? There it is, 37. I think is that what we needed? No, we already had that. We need a female with no, she's got 37 feet. See, I keep forgetting what the heck is happening. Oh, this is nice, though, because they both have the exact same stats. So that's actually a really good thing to have. Let's unfollow you and get you some meat on board. So now we've got basically a perfect pair for the stats we have of Daedons. So that's good. So unfortunately, they're not like stupendous Daedons, but that's not too bad. 42 points into health, 37 into melee. Not that that's a big deal. 37 into food. We'd like that to be a little higher, but we could try keep breeding these and maybe get some mutations. That takes forever, but yeah. What else? Let's see. Got to catch up here. Someone will have to explain to me what cluster servers are, and I have an idea how those work and stuff. Yeah. So a cluster server is a server. They're kind of connected together in a certain way. So you'll be able to basically fast travel between maps and stuff like that. So like normally I don't have it. Like you can't transfer into this into this server like it with a different character. So if you had a character in single player, you couldn't bring it into this one, but you could travel from this if I have a server in the cluster. So if I had another, like the center map, for instance, I could travel there and then travel back. I think that's, I don't know, the simplest explanation of how that works. So you upload yourself into like one of the obelisks, for instance, and then you can download yourself in the other map. So that's kind of how that works. Or you select the other server, and anyway, I hope that sort of made sense. Maybe I'll do a video on it once we actually get a cluster on here. But I think that's going to do it for today. I'm getting a little tired. Like I said, I am a little sick. If I'm feeling good, we're going to be back on Thursday doing a little Subnautica for probably a little bit shorter of a stream again. And then I'm still planning on Sunday, I think, this week. I think I'm busy. Saturday and Sunday I should be able to be back. So I really appreciate all the support. Sorry if you just got on right now, but I'm glad everybody came here. Thank you for the 3 new subscribers over on Twitch, and all the likes and everything on YouTube. So we'll see you guys around. Thank you very much.